Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Price, and today we're going to work on some more cursive. And this week we're going to work on two letters that have the same stroke as the undercurve. We're going to work on the lowercase e, and we're going to work on the lowercase l, those two letters. And you can see that they are, when we write them, you'll see that they are similar to how they look in printing as in handwriting, especially the lowercase e. And remember, if you are a righty, you're going to tip your paper up to the right side. And if you are a lefty, you're going to tip your paper up to the left side, like that. I'm a righty, but I'm going to write straight so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so let's review. We have our baseline, our midline, and our top line. Okay. This lowercase e, if you were printing it, it would only go from the baseline to the midline, and that is the same as in cursive. So I'm going to make one first, and I'm going to start at my baseline, and it's going to look like a little loop. So we're going to come up to the midline and around like a small loop, and that's going to be our e. So here we go. Up and around, and there is your e. You can see that it has that e shape in it. Again, baseline, up to the midline, around, and there is your E. E. Baseline to midline, and there is your E. At any time, if you need to stop the video or pause the video, feel free to do so. I'm going to make one whole row of these E's. Small little loops going up only to the midline. And I'm going to circle my best one. Which one? This one is my best one. I want you to go ahead and do 2 rows of E's. So you can go ahead and do 2 rows of E's. Take your time. I may be a little faster because I have been writing cursive for a very long time. And for my last one, I'm going to do 2 E's together. And just keep going. 2 E's together. So that is your lowercase e. If I'm going too fast, feel free to pause. I'm going to move on to our next letter, which is our lowercase l. And this is very similar to the e, except we're going to use the whole space. We're going to go from baseline all the way up to the top line. Okay, so here I go. Go all the way up and around and down. They're long and they're lean. All the way up, around, down. And then this piece that I'm making that kind of like keeps going, that's our connecting piece for when we write our words. So L's are long and lean. So I'm going to go all the way up to the top line, come back down and around, and there we go. If you are having trouble, you can certainly ask someone in your home to help you with the cursive. One thing that I do in the class is I write it with a highlighter. Here I'm going to use a yellow marker. And then that way students can trace over it to get that practice. There, I would like you to do 2 rows of L. And remember, feel free to pause this video at any time, should you need to. And then don't forget to circle your best one. I think my best one is actually this last one that I made. I think that one is my favorite one. Okay. Now we are going to put all the letters that we've learned together and spell some words. So I know that I taught you the lowercase I taught you the lowercase t. Today we learned the E and the L. And we can write some words. So we're going to go ahead and let's see. We wrote it the last time, so let's try. How about tie? T-I-E. Tie. I can tie my shoe. And remember, we don't lift until we're done with the word. So I waited until I was finished before I crossed and dotted. How about the word lie? L, I, E. Keep going, and then you lift and dot. How about the word tile? T, I, L, E. And I have one more for you. Remember, pause anytime. Little. L, I, T, T, L, E. I'm going to lift, dot, cross, cross. I would like for you to practice these words as well. Try to do at least 3. If you can fit more, that's fine. And practice writing these words. 2 rows of E, 2 rows of L, and then practice writing tie, lie, tile, and little. When you've finished, take a nice clear photo and upload it into Google Classroom. Good job, friends.